Well, this is basically how my whole mindset changed some months ago. No, not the laying in bed. That part didn't really change anything. But what I saw in this exact moment did. Hello, everyone. I'm Daniela. I'm 22 years old, and most of you probably know me from social media, like just a positive and confident influencer.
Well, but it wasn't always like this.
For a long time, I was struggling with self confidence. I was keep comparing me to everyone. I was feeling stupid once I didn't understand something as fast as others. I was feeling way too slow, way too weak. And every time I tried to do something new and it felt uncomfortable for me, I just gave up. I gave up and didn't even try it anymore because I thought I was not good enough. I always said I'll do it when I'm ready. Well, this moment never really arrived and it didn't really fix anything. I just waited and waited for the magical moment to happen that I feel ready and confident. But that moment never came. Well, and there was this one day where I was doom scrolling like every other day, and I saw this reel where a girl got interviewed and she said one specific sentence that just didn't get out of my head anymore. She said, "What you're not changing, you're choosing." This sentence made me rethink my whole mindset, my whole life. And I realized that I was not choosing to change. I was choosing to feel insecure. I was choosing to not go to the gym. I chose to stay stuck where I am. Confidence doesn't come before action, it comes from action. There's a theory called Bandura's self efficacy theory, and it basically says that confidence comes from doing things. When you try something once, you build a skill. When you try it again, you build a little confidence. I'm the living proof of that. And also, most of our fear comes from overthinking. There is even a name for that, the spotlight effect. We think everyone is watching us way more than they actually are. But trust me, no one cares. And if they do care, then congrats, your life is more interesting to talk about. So I made a choice. I stopped waiting to feel ready. I started doing things even when I still felt insecure. I went back to the gym, and trust me, that took me a while. Sometimes I didn't even go to the gym because I just stopped in front of the door and went back home because I didn't feel good. I started asking questions, even when I was scared of looking stupid. And yes, I know there are no stupid questions, but mine just felt stupid. And slowly, things started to change. I started to feel more confident. And after each little success, I felt more proud of myself and more energized to do even more, to try even more. Not because I suddenly became confident, but because I kept trying. I know the biggest fear is starting. It's always the most difficult step because we don't feel confident yet and we're just scared that someone will judge us. Well, I felt the same, but staying in the same place feels worse than trying. Trust me. Even if you fail, you succeed because you tried. Just remember the sentence: people that win were the losers that failed in the beginning, but didn't give up. When I finally pushed myself a little, I realized I was stronger than I thought. And I want you guys to think the same way. Don't think that you're too stupid to do something, or that you're too slow or too weak. Prove yourself that you're stronger. Don't let those thoughts win. You don't have to feel ready. You just have to try once. And the next time you try, it will be much easier. And again, no one cares. If you never try, you stay stuck in the same place. If you try just even a little bit, you move forward. Makes you unhappy. Prove yourself that you can do it because I know you can do it. Because what you're not changing, you're choosing yourself.